Hello everyone and welcome to the Stephanie Stevens Show. How are you guys doing out there? Today I am going to be cooking for you guys. I'm going to make a quick and simple dessert that my mother used to make when we were young. And it's banana pudding. Y'all been asking me to do this here and I have been so busy. So I'm going to do this for y'all tonight. How's everybody doing? Hi, Chris. How you doing? Oh, how you doing, Chris Shepard? I ain't seen you in God knows when, Lord. Well, anyway, today on my show, I am cooking Southern style, a quick fix though. For Divas on the go, banana pudding, Southern style, or just the way I cook it. Okay, how's everybody doing? You guys doing good? How are you, Chris? As you see, I got my old school overalls on today. I got my old schools on. Hey, John. How you? Well, I'm going to start getting out my ingredients for my Southern style banana pudding. Thank you guys so much for joining me here on the Stephanie Stevens Show. Today I am cooking banana pudding for y'all. Get ready. Now, today on our show, what you're going to need for the banana pudding, you're going to need some very ripe bananas. Hi, Pookie. How you doing? How you doing? You're going to need some ripe bananas for your banana pudding. I got quite a few because I'm making a pretty big banana pudding today. Even though I live alone, I'm going to make some for my sister and her husband. So I got quite a few bananas, ripe bananas, because they're really sweet when they're ripe. Now, I have me some dairy creamer that I'm going to use. Now, instead of vanilla wafers for the banana pudding, since they were out at all of the stores I went to, I found something else better. Now, usually a lot of people have recommended shortbread cookies. I think shortbread cookies are too sweet. Hi, John. How are you? Even though I love sweets. Now, I am going to use these Milano giant finger cookies. As you guys can see those. Now, as y'all can see, I've been in them already. I've been eating one or two just to make sure that it was sweet enough for the banana pudding. How are you, Toya? So, I am going to be using these Milano giant lady fingers tonight for my banana pudding. Girl, it's going to be something good. How you doing, Toya? Now, of course, you're going to need your vanilla extract. And now I'm going to show you queens something that I think is you guys might not be aware of. But if you go to the dollar store, they have vanilla puddings. They're cheap, but if you add the stuff you need to them, they're no different than the homemade from scratch puddings. So I got quite a few of these vanilla puddings from the dollar store because I didn't want the show to be too long today. Okay, they advised me that they want the shows to try to be about 30 minutes. So y'all send me up some love. Send me up some love. I'm going to do it for y'all tonight. I'm going to do it for y'all. Now, these are some instant vanilla puddings, but I'm going to show you how I do them. Okay? Now, we're going to start with a medium pot. Just a regular medium pot. And put it on the stove. Then we're going to start opening our puddings. With these nails on, I can't do a thing. So I've opened my puddings. I'm going to start putting them into the pot. Can you guys see it? Okay. Don't waste the pudding. Try to get it all out of there. I'll do a couple more. If you are just joining us here on the Stephanie Stevens Show, I am making homemade, mine from scratch, banana pudding. Hi Peaches, how you doing? How you doing, girl? Girl, I'm making banana pudding tonight. I got my old school overalls on, y'all. I'm making, who is it? Oh, no, it's not Bill Cosby Jello pudding. Oh no, Bill Cosby. Ooh. No. This is Stephanie Stevens homemade banana pudding for y'all. We got a few more to do. Like I said, I'm just using the cheap vanilla pudding from the dollar store that I'm going to doctor up for you guys, because I am a diva on a dime, honey. Y'all gonna love this when I'm through with it. Turn our stove on low. We're going to turn our stove on low. Okay. To heat this pudding up, y'all. Hey Raymond Peter, how you doing? How you doing? So what everybody's been doing? I got a few more. Oh, this is going to be good, y'all. Something else in the kitchen. I told y'all, as soon as I get me a husband, I might not have to go to Hollywood. I might be able to get me a rich husband who's just doing these cooking shows. I might not have to go to Hollywood. Take your time getting your custard out these cups. Don't leave nothing in there. Oh yeah, look at that. So how's everybody doing? Hi Miguel, how are you? Today on the Stephanie Stevens Show, we are making my homemade, well, from scratch, kinda, a diva on a dime, quick fix banana pudding. We're gonna do it for you there, Miguel. Oh my God, this is a lot of pudding. So how's everybody doing? Hi Alexis. Hi you. Don't be afraid to bang on the stove. How's everybody doing? You guys good? What's going on, Alexis? How you doing? Oh, thank you, Raymond. I am. I'm doing just fine. Thank you, Raymond. You so sweet. You stop me upstairs. Gotta keep the kitchen clean while you're cooking, y'all. Okay, as you guys can see, I have my little container for my banana pudding. It's a nice size, so I think it's enough for myself, and then I'll give half to my sister and her husband when they come over. So y'all see that there? I got this from Dollarama, y'all. Everything is good at Dollarama for a diva on a dime, honey. So, I want y'all to see this pudding from the dollar store. Y'all see that? This is from the dollar store. Okay, and what I do is I'm going to heat this up and I'm going to doctor it the way I would doctor it. I didn't want to do it from scratch because we would have been here all day. Hi Pamela, how you doing? Hi Latavia, how y'all doing? So like I said, is I'm making my homemade, kind of homemade banana pudding. As you guys can see, I have my banana pudding. It's on the stove, cooking now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of food coloring, yellow food coloring, because I like my banana pudding to look rich. So I'm just going to add a little bit to that. I want it to look really yellow, not just white looking. Oh yes, that's much better. Y'all see that? I added some yellow food coloring to it. You see how much it made it look much richer. And I have this on low on my stove. And remember, this is dollar store pudding. Dollar store pudding from Dollarama. So I got like 6 cans of it, 6 little jars of it, and I put it in here and I'm doctoring it the way, just because, you know, I think these dollar store puddings can be just as good as the other puddings if you take a little time to make them the way you want to make them. It cuts your time down in the kitchen and you don't have to be sitting there stirring it, worrying about it scorching or nothing. So I got my pudding on low. I'm going to put a little bit of cream in it, as y'all can see. About that much. It's about 3 tablespoons of cream. Oh, look at that. That is something else, y'all. Now, I'm going to put, because the pudding's already kind of sweet, so I'm only going to put a half a cup of sugar. So, I'm going to use a regular cup. I'm going to put a half a cup of sugar. As y'all can see, I don't spend money on jars, honey. Get y'all them old, you know them spaghetti jars y'all have? Use those to put your condiments in. So I have a half a cup of sugar. And I'm going to pour that in there. I'm going to put 2 capfuls of vanilla. You guys see that? Even though the pudding has vanilla already in it, I am something else, y'all. I'm something else in this kitchen, I told y'all. I can't wait for this pandemic to be over, though, because I'm trying to get back to the gym. Y'all know how it is. Oh, good, Pamela. How's your new place? How's your new place, Pamela? Oh, yeah, this is coming along perfect. The reason I'm heating it up, a lot of you probably wondering why I'm heating it up, is because I want the sugar to melt. And I want everything to be blended as one. So that's why I'm heating it up. Usually I wouldn't have to heat pre-made pudding already. Oh, this is going to be something else, y'all. Oh, it smells so good. Ooh, child, I am something else. Look at this, y'all. Y'all see that pudding? Ooh, that pudding is something else, y'all. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut up some bananas for y'all. I got some pretty good bananas here from Longo's. They're very ripe, as you can see. Banana pudding, you need ripe bananas. Okay? Now, look at that, y'all. I know how to peel a banana. I'm something else. know how to peel that banana. Mm. Now, I'm going to cut them up. Y'all see the sizes that I'm cutting them up? Y'all see that? You don't have to have no specific size. I just don't like them when they're cut too small. They're too mushy. I want them to have a little bit of a bite to it. Y'all see that? Look at me. I am something else peeling that Del Monte. Look at that. I am something. Oh, and I'm just cutting up a few more. We got a big bowl to fill. Everybody doing good? Good, good. Our pudding is almost ready. We can turn the stove off. Oh yeah, beautiful. See that banana pudding, y'all? Y'all see that? I'm something else. I told y'all I need to be on TV with Rachel Ray, showing her the secrets of how we Southern people do things when we're on a budget. Because we Southern people know how to cook when we're on a budget. Y'all know how it is, us church folks. I am something else. Thank you, Pookie. I'm something else. Oh, my Lord. We're going to cut up a couple more bananas because we have to have this nice. Oh, my Lord. Does this remind y'all of anything? No. Oh, my Lord. Hi, Paul. How are you? So, as you guys know, we are on the Stephanie Stevens Show. Today, I am making my Southern style, not all the way from scratch, banana pudding. You guys have been asking me. There's my bananas. I'm slicing them up now, making them all nice for you guys. I have made my pudding, as you guys can see. Dollar store pudding that I doctored up. Delicious. This is dollar store pudding that I doctored up. I added sugar, I added vanilla, and I added cream. Look at that. See how thick that is? Child, this is going to be something else. Hi, Chip. Hi, you. Hi, Paul. Hi, you. I'm going to cut up these last two bananas because we want them to look good, y'all. Ooh, I'm something else. So if you're just now joining us on the Stephanie Stevens Show, thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. You guys have been amazing, amazing. So thank you. Keep supporting it. Good things are coming. I'm working hard at it, so we'll see. This pandemic was good and really bad at the same time. It gave you guys, you performers, some time to hone your crafts. I'm loving these live shows, but Facebook is still cutting y'all music off, so y'all better figure out something else. I'm not doing that live stuff no more. I did it once. Ooh, thank God I pre-recorded it. Oh, I shouldn't be telling y'all my secret. Okay, y'all. Today we are making banana pudding. So those are my bananas. So that'll be about as many as I'm going to use tonight. Okay. This is my bowl. This is big enough, I think, for me to share it with my sister and her husband. So everybody good? How are you doing, Chip? You have to clean the kitchen as you go. So, now, we're going to open up our giant lady fingers, as you guys can see. Y'all see those? Those are the replacements for my vanilla wafers, as all of the stores seem to be out of vanilla wafers. So Nabisco, if you are listening, we are out of vanilla wafers in Toronto. Okay, Nabisco, you need to understand that. Vanilla pudding really is not the same without vanilla wafers. But apparently these Milano giant lady fingers are just as good. But we're going to see. I'm going to let y'all know how it all turned out. Because I got a couple of packs. Ooh, they smell beautiful though. Ooh, look at those giant lady fingers, y'all. Now my pudding is done. The first thing I am going to do is I'm going to put down my lady fingers. I'm going to lay them in. I'm going to turn one up and one down. I like that. That looks pretty. Everybody good? Here I am making banana pudding for y'all tonight. Y'all see that? I got my first layer of cookies in. These are lady fingers. So I got those in already. Now we're going to put a layer of bananas. Just drop them in. If you really want good bananas, like you have to go when they first put them in, and then you can let them sit around a few days. Y'all see that? That's my first layer. You see how hardy that layer is? Y'all know I like things hardy. I'm a big woman. I really. So that's my first layer. Now, can y'all see? I'm going to put some some pudding over this. Y'all see that? That's the first layer. Y'all want to see it from the bottom? Sides. Now we're going to put a few more lady fingers in. If you're just joining us, I'm making banana pudding. I know y'all hungry. You know, us Americans and Canadians, we like to eat. I am Stephanie Stevens, and you're on the Stephanie Stevens Show, and tonight I am making banana pudding. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Now we're going to put a few more bananas right over there. Y'all see that? Okay. Now we're going to put a little bit more custard. I keep calling banana pudding custard. I don't know why. I think maybe because my mother used to call it custard. Y'all see that? Isn't that looking good? Now, I'm going to do something that a lot of people don't do, but I used to see my mother do this. Now I have Cool Whip. I put Cool Whip in between, and then I relayer it on top. It's delicious. I'm something else, y'all. I am something else. Y'all see that Cool Whip? Look at that. Ooh, Cool Whip, y'all. Ooh, I was about to lick the top in front of y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. So you take a gob of the Cool Whip. Now I just put a gob of the Cool Whip in between. Y'all see that? This is going to be delicious. This is my banana pudding. Y'all see that? This is Southern style, my style. Now we're going to put another layer so you guys can watch of lady fingers. These are lady fingers, Milano lady fingers. This is gonna be good. I can tell. Oh, I'm something else, y'all. Oh my goodness. Y'all gonna want some of this. Ooh. Put those cookies down in there. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Ooh. Okay, y'all see that? Look at that. Now we're going to put the last of our bananas, because we're almost done. Thank you guys for joining me here on the Stephanie Stevens Show. I'm going to put a few more bananas, the last bit, right on top. This is drag queen cooking, y'all. It's not drag queen cooking. I am no drag queen. I'm an entertainer. Well, I'm whatever they want me to be if they're paying me. I've been known to fulfill fantasies. Y'all see that? Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Ooh. Make sure you wash your hands. Oh my goodness. That looks good. Lord, I am something else. Now, we're going to take our custard and we're going to put the rest of the custard on it. I'm just going to do it like this here so we can... Yes. Yes, Mama. Who wants to lick the bowl or the spoon? I used to love to lick the spoon when my mother was making cakes and stuff. Amazing. Amazing. So this is my banana pudding so far. You guys can see. Y'all see it? I have a layer of Cool Whip in between. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to now cover this here with Cool Whip, and then we're going to finish it off with the Milano cookies on top. Okay? Then we're going to let it cool. We're going to take a quick 15-20 minute break, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to taste it for you guys. Okay? So we're going to put another layer of Cool Whip on it. waste anything. When you live alone, you can't be wasting food. And then during this pandemic time, ooh, excuse me, y'all. Ooh, that Cool Whip is something else. I am something else, y'all. Excuse me 1 minute. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, y'all. I live alone, so I don't have to worry about eating off the spoon. Now, as y'all can see, I have my big gob of Cool Whip there. I'm going to take a clean spoon and I'm going to spread out the top. Y'all see that? So my banana pudding is pretty much done. Now I'm just going to finish off the top for you guys. And now what I'm going to do is, because I used to see my mother do it, she used to break up the cookies. So I'm going to take the Ladyfinger cookies. And we're going to put them right on top. Like that. Let's break them up. Crumble them up, some of them onto it. My mother used to cook very hearty for us because she didn't want us being hungry. My mother worked at the Holiday Inn for 35 years. When she finished work, she would come home and still cook for us normally. You guys, there's my banana pudding. Look at that. Look at this. Hi, Ebony. Look at this. Look at my banana pudding, y'all. Look at it. See all the layers? Look at that. This is my homemade banana pudding. Hi, Catalea, how are you? You guys see that? So now I'm going to put this in the fridge for about an hour. And then I will come back and do a taste test for you guys. So let's get that in the fridge. We're going to put a lid on it. Y'all see that? So when it's done, you could carry this anywhere, to like your family outings, a picnic, your job, to your co-workers and stuff like that. It's perfect. Hi, John. You see that? Now I'm going to put this in the fridge. And I'm going to let that chill for about an hour. And then I will come back and do a taste test for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here on the Stephanie Stevens Show, my cooking show. Today was banana pudding. You guys are amazing. Amazing. All right, Pookie, thank you. I hope you do. Make it and enjoy it. You know, this is life. Cook up. Cook it up. You know how we do it in the South, in America. Y'all know how we do it. We cook. We want people to be full. We want you to enjoy food. That's what it's here for. Thank you. Make it and tell me what you think. Thank you guys. And remember, it was dollar store pudding that I got. It's just as good as if you were making it from scratch. Thank you guys so much for joining me here on the Stephanie Stevens Show. Over and out. And remember, coming up next week, Thursday, I'm doing All Stars. How smart are you? So the entire show will be dedicated to RuPaul's Drag Race. And you could win a James Charles makeup palette. Some of you queens can use it. It's a nice little gift. So thank you guys so much for joining me here on the Stephanie Stevens Show. Today I made my homemade Southern style banana pudding. Good night, everybody. See y'all later. Until next time, over and out. Bye bye. You've been on the Stephanie Stevens Show. You've been on the Stephanie Stevens Show. Bye bye.